It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pauly. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. So Notre Dame's offense will be first on the attack. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The play-action fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Irish send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Penn State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Corners are going to bail. Lost a throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run.
He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Looking for space. It's Love. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. On the run, still looking. Finds the tight end. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dinkins.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Runs for the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Right down the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fields. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Got it behind the line. It's locked. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Fires on the move. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Scanning the field, it's Carr. He's got him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for room, it's Price. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Pena. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. In the backfield, it's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Under fire. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Looking for space. It's Price. Had nowhere to go. Couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in down the sideline. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fakes to grab. Crosses the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on 4th. Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. The tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. He marched 78 yards down the field. And, man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. The kickoff unit is out there, and, boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
Nope.
Gets away from one, finds room. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. Touchdown, Penn State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here come the Irish back on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front do it.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grab near the marker. It's Fields. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the ground, it's Love. Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking on the move. The sure hands, it's Fields.
You want to play zone? You don't want to bring pressure? That's fine. If I'm a wide receiver, it's my job to find those holes. I sit down in a nice curl route, nice throw, nice catch.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback making checks. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Snagged out of the air. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll toss it. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Defense playing a bail technique. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Here come the Irish back on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room.
secondary does here. You know the blitz is coming. You know the ball's going to come out quick. They react to it quickly, get the interception, and then, Palmer, they know exactly what to do with it once they do.
No doubt, and I think the hit certainly affected some of the accuracy on the throw. Quarterback's got to do a better job getting that ball out sooner, but once the ball started to flutter a little bit, didn't go exactly where he wanted, the defense was opportunistic. And not just getting the pick, but having the convoy taking it to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Pressure coming. And he will get home. And the quarterback goes down at the 17. He might want another play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it and keep possession.
10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Handoff to the single running back. Creates a little room. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Breeze. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Finds his tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a push push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. He's in open space downfield. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. It's a seam wide up, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air, it's Carr. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Penn State! And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Notre Dame, 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Finding open areas. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again.